To this pretty quick video I'm just going to make because I need to have a video to go up on Thursday. Um, I'm just going to be ranking all of the 10 digits in the Hindu-Arabic numeral system on a tier list. No bonus ones this time, I just needed to get something done. So this is going to probably be a pretty short video, but let's just get right into it. So we're going to be starting with 1. It's a pretty good number. It can either be a straight line down, or it can be the way it's depicted in Times New Roman, which is the font I used for this tier list. I'm gonna give it an A tier. Um, so because I just think it's really neat. It's also probably the most fun digit to write, besides maybe 0, which we'll get to. Or there's actually a few that are also fun to write. I generally don't even know if there's going to be any F tier numbers. I like all the numbers quite a bit. I'm ranking these based on how they're written, not the actual numbers they represent. So just keep that in mind. So next is the number 2, which honestly is not very fun to write. You can write it with the little squiggly loop in it. This one doesn't seem to have the squiggly loop in it. I'm going to put it in C tier, which might be the lowest out of all the numbers. Um, I just don't really like the way 2 looks, and it's also not fun to write at all. Next is 3, which I'm going to put in B tier. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's also not great. Next is 4, which I'm also going to put in B tier. Below 3, the problem with 4 is that the way in which it looks best, which is the way it's in Times New Roman, is not the way that you would actually usually handwrite it, which would be like that shape. There's kind of a disparity there, and that's kind of what makes 4 not good. I'm trying to just hopefully create a short video for you to just watch. I think I'll also upload the next episode of USA Battle Royale on the same day. Just so you have another thing to watch. Next up is 5, which is, I think, more fun to write than 3 or 4. So it's probably going to go in A tier. But it's definitely below 1 because it's nowhere near as fun to write. Actually, 1's going to go up into S tier. Next is 6, which I also think looks pretty nice. It's definitely fun to write. I'd say probably above 5, but below 1, so I'll put it in A tier. 7 is probably going to go into B tier, above 3 and 4. I usually put the little crossy thing in it, like here. But Times New Roman doesn't have that. Um, so yeah, I think it's fun to write the cross thing, but it's also fun to write it without the cross thing. But the disparity kind of makes it not as pleasing for me. Next is 8, which I'm going to put in C tier. I'm going to put it above 2. I think 2 is probably the least satisfying number to write. 8 is the next least satisfying. It just takes so long to write. If you want to write like 3 8s, it'll take like 10 times as long as like it'll take like longer than writing 10 1s just to write 3 8s. So it's just annoying to write. It takes all of the segments on a 7-segment display to light up an 8. It's just way too busy. It's the busiest of the numbers. Next is 9, which has to go right next to 6. I'm gonna say it's worse than 6, just because sometimes it's written with it going like this, and sometimes it's written the way it's written in Times New Roman, so there's like a bit of a disparity. But it's usually just basically the same as 6, so I can't really rank it any lower than that. And then we have 0, which I'm gonna rank right below 1, because I think a circle is really fun to write. It's pretty clear that it represents it. I think besides 1, I think it's the one that most clearly represents like the concept of the number that it's supposed to represent. Like I feel like it pretty clearly represents the concept of nothing, whereas like none of these other numbers do that. And yeah, I knew there wouldn't be any D or F tier numbers. The numbers are pretty good. I like numbers. Um and that was probably hopefully really short video, but make sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it anyway, so you don't miss when I upload the next tier list. And comment down below if you disagree with anything I did. But with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.